Yo, what's up, Joseph?
Not a whole lot, man. A little bit of a toothache. Got some pain with the cold weather, but you know, what are we gonna do, right?
Yeah, it
How about
is.
you? How
It's
you doing?
chilling. Been inside the house. I haven't left the house since Saturday. It's been good though. Just chilling. I feel good today. Little stuffy, but
I
I'm
I,
fine.
I can say that I've spent most of 2026 in my house so far.
I, yeah, I wish. Only time I leave the house is to go to work, and that's good enough, I guess.
I went outside today
Oh
to
yeah,
get an Amazon package because we ordered some more refills for the little air
for the
sec.
Airwicks,
Or, yeah, there you go,
yeah,
Airwick,
the plug-in thingies.
and and that was enough for me. I walked out. I'm like, all right, cool. I got some fresh air.
I
There's no
mean,
sun out, so
I did go outside, like in the yard with Duke with my dog the last couple of days, but like I haven't left the house. Uh, Today in the afternoon, like the sun came out and was melting the ice, so I just went out there to look at the sidewalk and check it out.
and make sure that the pizza delivery guy didn't fall.
Hell yeah! Shout out to Cody, man. What a clutch dude! Showing up in his Dodge pickup, delivering pizzas on a day where the roads were barely opening. That was pretty nice of
That
him.
guy's
Pretty
a
clutch.
trooper.
Oh, hell yeah! Shout out to Domino's and Elgin doing the Lord's work. But yeah, I love winter, dude. Um, it's been nice. Today we
Yeah,
are Brandonless, and if anybody noticed, there's only two of us.
yeah, I was about to
I'm
say,
not gonna
I think
say
that might be where he's at. He's stuck.
I'm not gonna say it's pube stash related. I'm just saying we hit the mark on the short and the full episode. Thank you everyone for watching, tuning in for that last one. But I think it's pube stash related, dude. I think Brandon's trying to duck us
I think he went into hiding, and
100%. His
I
yesterday was his birthday. Happy birthday, Brandon. But
yes, happy
you got to
birthday.
show up,
But
bro. What's that all about?
look, man,
Can't hide forever.
you shot real low with 10 views, and you had zero faith, and
Undersold.
there may or may not have been people that once they heard about it got excited and said, "Hey, let's double it in the
I
first day."
I will say when when Christy saw the short, she was like, "Oof." It's like
But
that's
yeah, dude, as soon as he said it, I was like, "That
she
has to be a real thing now." Like, he's not backing out.
she was asking me, she's like, "Whose idea was that?" I was like, "We
He came
honestly
up with
did
that all on his own.
we did shoot some ideas around, but he came up with that on the fly. Like that wasn't something we said. That wasn't something
Wasn't
we
scripted, it
we
wasn't an
recommended.
idea.
He said it
Like, wow.
his own words, and then he's trying to back out. But you know, she was like, "We got to get Joseph to dye his beard. We got to get those views." I was like, "Help us out. Share the video. Share the link.
You
Tell people."
know,
Because dyeing your
considering
beard's not as bad as a pube stash. So
it's
we
not,
want pube
and
stash.
I already have facial hair, so,
You don't have to put
uh,
your pubes on your face.
yeah, no, considering that today is the 26th of January and, you wanted me to dye my beard for Valentine's Day, it's cutting
We gave
kinda
him
close there, homie.
no, we gave him plenty of time to get us to the. Did we say 100 or 1,000? I don't remember what we said. I think we said
Um
100 views.
I think the 100 was me dyeing my beard, and the 200 was you eating the last ab wings.
No, I said 2,000, but fair.
No,
I'll
I
still
think you
do
said
it.
200.
Just buy me the
Yeah.
wings. I have the last dab in the pantry. I'll do it.
I will definitely do that because I refuse to eat the last ab.
It's delicious.
No. No, I'll take your word for it.
There's
I am the
nothing
world's
finer.
biggest bitch when it comes to spice, so
I don't mind it, which that hot sauce assortment you and Andrea got me for Christmas. Still love it. I finished the pizza one. I'm almost done with I think it's the California style. It's kind of like a sweet habanero. But the Hawaii one, I don't remember trying that one that night. It's very sweet, like fruity, like pineapple mango kind of. That one
see,
would
but
be
I
good on
I
some
like
fish tacos
doing
or
gifts
something.
like that because I feel like whoever receives the gift, in this case, it was you, right? Like, you get to try all these different ones, and then the ones that you like, you can just order them, on your own, and then the ones that you don't really like, "Hey, you know what? Fuck it. It was cool, but not really my thing.
Did you
It's
all
not
get
worth
one
in
for
another full
yourselves
bottle."
so Andrea could try them? Because they're pretty good, dude. I don't know where you got it.
No, we didn't do that. I don't know if I told you. I found a company that's, like, strictly spicy stuff,
Mm,
and,
nice.
I ordered her, I ordered an assortment of, like, hey, there you go.
Shout
It
out
was an
Whataburger, our next
assortment
sponsor.
of, peanuts with there was one that was sriracha
Oh,
flavored.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
There was one that was a Carolina Reaper.
I gotta get some of those
There was a
peanuts.
cookie with Carolina Reaper in it, but I
That's
told her not
tough.
to do that
That's
when I
tough.
got here.
I've had, like, cayenne and chocolate and, like, stuff like that. That's pretty good, but I don't think you can
Yeah.
hide Carolina Reaper in a sweet, dude. That's crazy. In a cookie? Fuck that.
Well, see, the thing that bothered her about the cookie is that when we got the box and opened it up, the cookie itself was in, like, cellophane, but the
Mhm.
cellophane was open.
Oh, fuck.
So, it just kinda, like, grossed her out, and I don't blame her. I'd be kinda, like, iffy about it too, um,
Definitely.
so yeah, she didn't really wanna eat that one, but I don't do spicy stuff, um, but, for her side of the family, when we go celebrate Christmas over there, and even New Year's, we'll play, like, games with the family and stuff, and we do the castigos. So, usually, me and my cuñada Julie are the ones that come up with the castigos, and, we'll try to do, like, gross stuff. So, like, one year we did, I think we did, like, 8 or 10 each, and then we just wrote them on a piece of paper, put them in a cup, and then everybody would just like, whoever lost the game would have to go and draw one out of the cup, and I remember one of the ones we did was, like, Coca-Cola and mayonnaise. You have to
Dude,
mix it up and
what?
drink it. Yeah, bro,
No.
and another one was,
Fuck.
like,
That's
eat a
so
whole,
gross.
a piece of garlic or bite an onion,
Ugh,
and
those are reasonable. Like, that's
they're not
it's
that
oh,
bad.
like, you're not gonna die, but, like, I got a
Yeah.
garlic aftertaste for a fucking day, but, dude, Coke and mayo is ridiculous.
Yeah, so those are some of the
Yeah.
grosser ones, but, um, I the last time that we did the castigos, I ended up biting a jalapeno directly, and then I had to bite a serrano, like, 2 rounds after that, and I'm like, "Bro, like,
That's
I
what you
can't
get,
keep
dude.
doing this," and then this last Christmas, she was like, "Maybe we should bump it up to a habanero." I'm like, "Maybe you should shut up."
Yeah, that's rough. Like, for normal people, that's rough, dude.
I
Even
can't,
people who
bro.
like spice, like, biting a habanero is, like, that's it's a bit much.
And see, now here's the other issue I have. Sometimes you can get jalapenos like on a pizza and it's not that bad. Sometimes you can get jalapenos on a pizza and you're like, holy shit, like what's going on? But the one place that I refuse to eat jalapenos is Cons Grill. For some reason, those are just like scientifically, you know,
Dude,
fucking changed or whatever.
I haven't had Khan's Grill in so long, but I think it's I don't know.
They're
I still don't
genetically
know if there's any
enhanced.
science to it, but, like chiles toreados, like, cooking them makes them hotter. I don't know that that's true. For sure, temperature does affect the way the
So
receptors
what?
on your tongue feel the
Well, yeah,
capsaicin.
yeah, yeah.
'Cause then it's like capsaicin's literally just binding and your tongue's like, "Oh, it's on fire." Like, it's
So
a
from
simulated
the
heat,
understanding
so
that
when
I
it's
have
also
is that
hot, it does
if
help make it
yeah,
stronger, but I don't know that just cooking it, like, if you cook it, then let it cool off, it's not gonna be as, like, hotter. It's just gonna be as hot as it was before, but if you're eating it hot, it makes it hotter.
yeah, and see the way I understand it is that if you're cooking it and char it or whatever, you're really just sweating it from the inside with the seeds and stuff, and the seeds is where
Yeah, you
and the
get the
stems is where you're
oil,
getting the heat.
it's not the seeds, it's the endosperm around the seeds.
It's the veins that go around.
Yeah,
Yes, I
so,
know.
yeah, you're just, like, moving the oils around.
Either which way,
And usually it's done in,
I'm
like,
not doing it.
in unoil, and the capsaicin's, like, fat
You're in
soluble, so
oil.
it moves it around. So, yeah, once you take a bite, moves it around your mouth and you're fucked. But that's neither here nor there. This isn't a chemistry podcast, bro. Chill. Um, I don't even know how we got down that road, but I love spicy food. Um,
So does my wife, and that's why it's difficult to cook for her sometimes.
but it doesn't always have to be like light your ass on fire. Like, sometimes I just make food regular, and then sometimes, like, all right, let's
Yeah,
turn it up
no, like
a
she
little
tells
bit.
me if you're gonna make something spicy, like I want it spicy, and I'm just
Mm.
like, it's hard for me to gauge that sometimes, but I've gotten better.
What I want to do is like Szechuan peppercorns and like different
Yeah,
types
yeah,
of
yeah.
spice and heat, because like we're Mexican, dude. We're Our people are from the land where chiles evolved. Like, every pepper on earth, like hot pepper, chili peppers, they all evolved from Central America. That's one thing. But then you got like other ways, like Szechuan peppercorn. It's kind of like a numbing kind of different heat. I love the way, like, if you order like Szechuan chicken at a restaurant, it's kind of different. But I want to cook with like actual Szechuan peppercorns. And then the other heat that I don't really like is like horseradish, that kind of acidic,
I
like
hate
that shit sucks.
horseradish.
Horseradish, if it's like a small amount and something else, I'm cool. But that's why I don't like fake wasabi, because fake wasabi is just green horseradish, and that shit sucks.
I hate
I've
I
never
hate
had
the taste.
real wasabi, and I would try it, but fake wasabi is just trash, dude.
I don't like wasabi, I don't like horseradish, I don't the feeling of, like, the acetone gases in your mouth is just what's the
Yeah,
I
no,
can't.
it's not fun. Um, should we
I'll
get
tell
to
you
the
what
wheel?
is fun, though, the wheel.
Wheel. Shout out again to wheelofnames.com for the free wheel spin. Today we have a couple topics that we came up with to help pass the time without Brandon's actual stimming and stupidity.
And his
Today we
pube
got
stash.
and the pube stash pubegate 2026 hashtag it in the comments. Let's get Brandon. We have to force him. We have to bully him into it. He said it, not us. We got to hold him to it.
And that's what's worse is that it was his idea.
Yeah. Well, he's an idiot, and we all know that. Today, six topics to go through. We got Super Bowls. Tough topic for me, but we'll reminisce a little bit on other Super Bowls and look forward to Super Bowl 60. The winter storm, Fern, big Fern dog, came through and just wreaked havoc through most of the U.S., but I'm in Central Texas. We got a bit of it. I know y'all felt some of it down there this morning. Um, Recipes for success, recipes that we've tried and failed at to replicate, but actually made something else that was still pretty good. I know I got a couple. You brought it up. I'm sure you got something in mind. Spamming, spam calls. I never answer. If I don't know the number, I just don't answer. So I've never had one of these, but I know you just got a good one. So hopefully we get into that. And then movies, moving on. I watched I don't know, I can't say good, but I watched something earlier that hopefully we get to talk about.
I mean, it wasn't bad.
Not bad, not bad at all, but not great. Video game adaptations, the adapts to the big screen, the silver screen. We were talking about God of War. So we really want to
Your
get into
cell
that,
phone
and then some
screen.
other possible video games that we think would be good. So let's give it a spin and see what happens. First up,
Big money, big money, big money.
yeah, right off the bat, video game adaptations. Um,
Oh, there's no clap. There's no applause.
it's for sure we're gonna talk about God of War because that's how it started earlier when we were just bullshitting.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
not a big fan of the casting. I don't
I
like it.
I I loved the video game series. I was a huge fan. Um, I started playing it on the PS2, and I was like, "Kratos is the man, bro. Like, he's got it. He just don't give a fuck. He's going through and just doing what he has to do." And I think that kinda tied in because of the whole, um, Devil May Cry franchise when I really got into that too. I was like, "Hey, cool, now there's more of like a" I'm not gonna say more realistic, right? But I did like the fact that Kratos is going through and just trying to survive the trials to, you know, get over everything with the gods, and he was just fed up with them too, like, "Dude, just fuck off." And that was kinda cool, but even with Ragnarok, and boy,
Yeah,
like, I thought that was a good game too. So when I heard that they were gonna, put it, into a show, I was like, "Hell yeah, this is awesome." And then it hit.
yeah. Ryan Hurst. He's good, dude. Like I have been a fan of his for a long time. He's been in a lot of things that I like. Like
Yeah,
obviously Sons of Anarchy, he was great. Opie, that was such a
dude.
good character. The range of like it was so good. He did great. We all cried when he died, of course. But Remember the Titans and other stuff he's in. I just don't see this. Like he's got a beard. Cool, dude. That's the easiest. Like a fucking fake beard on a
Yeah,
better
but if that's the
actor or
case,
a
I
better
have a beard.
size. Yeah, like someone who fits the size, the role, the voice, especially. Like I don't get it. I mean, I get it, but I don't. And I
I
mean,
just I don't
maybe
know.
I'll eat my words and it'll be better than I think, but
I'm
maybe I
really
won't.
hoping that it proves us wrong because it's such a great video game franchise, and I wanna see it succeed, right? But
Yeah.
I'm having trouble seeing it. But to be fair, I had the same not same level of feeling towards The Last of Us, but I had the same concerns with Pedro Pascal, and I was just
When
like,
oh, dude, I there was a little apprehension when I saw, like, the casting. I forget her name now that we're talking about her, but it's like Ellie and Joel were so good in that game. The voice actors were so good. And it was
yeah,
like I was saying earlier, like, when you make a video game with a storyline that good, like, the gameplay in Last of Us was great. Like, and I played on, like, the super easy, like, just story mode guided and then, like, moved it up to more actual gameplay. It's great either way. Like, you could play that on the easiest setting and just enjoy the story, and the voice actors are great. The cutscenes are great. Like, you're in it. You're, like, deep in the story.
even the
So
little
when
parts where, like, you have to go find Ellie for the conversation. Like,
yeah,
I think that was cool too because it really made it to where she had her own, you know, side story of what was going on because
yeah,
her thoughts and emotions were coming out.
yeah, and, like, they did such a good job creating that, and, like, as a video game, you spend so much time invested in it that when they create a show, it's like, "Dude, this better not miss because video game, like, super fanatics are hardcore, like, this
Oh,
better
yeah.
not suck." And there was still backlash, like I said to you, for the most part, the writers and directors on The Last of Us series on HBO did a really good job to the point where I forgot, like, what Joel really looked and sounded like. Because after watching, like, literally waiting patiently for every episode and then rewatching them all, like, in a 3-day span, like, he became Joel and she was Ellie. I go back to the game like, "Oh, shit," like, I forget that, like, they look completely different, they sound completely different, so it could be 2 different things. Like, now to me, they exist in 2 different worlds. I don't think I can do that for God of War. Ryan Hurst would have to be great, the show would have to be perfect. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
Kratos is hard
when
to replicate, dude. Like, Joel is just a dude. Like, he's a dude with a beard and he's, like,
well, see, so that's
a
what
lot
I
of
was gonna
emotion
say
and
is
range,
that
but this is fucking Kratos, dude. Like, when they
going
did the different voice actor, when they got the new guy for the Norse era, I didn't notice. He was so
yeah.
fucking good. I was like, "Oh, so that's pretty sick." But it's 2 different dudes from, like, the early games to this one. But it's so good that you don't even care. That's what they'll have to do. It's like, not that my opinion matters for anything, but to convince me and to actually get me into the series. Like I told you, I skipped Halo after the first episode. I was like, "Yeah, this is fine. I'm good." But I wanna watch God of War, and I wanna like it.
Yeah, I mean, Halo has its own problems. I loved Halo. Anytime I
And
hear
you
the
love
theme
the dude
song,
that plays Master Chief, is what you said earlier.
Pablo's my boy, he's a good actor, but
You said he was cute, I think were your words.
he's a good-looking guy. I'm man enough to admit he's a good-looking guy.
Handsome
But,
fella.
uh but yeah, Halo had its own problems. It was just I love that franchise. I, um I played all of them, dude. Like, I remember driving up to Houston, when I was still doing martial arts, we had our grandmaster in kung fu had moved over to Houston from Beijing, and it was really awesome to have an actual Shaolin monk as our grandmaster. But on top of that, he got us the Beijing Wushu team, and they're part of the people that train with Jet Li, so they held a master class for us, and we were just like, hell yeah, this is awesome. Anyway, I remember driving up there in our old Suburban, with the screen that we had in the Suburban, playing
Dude, those were
Xbox
the
on that thing.
days.
Bro, like, we were playing Halo
Fuck
on the
yeah.
way up there and on the way back. Like, it was awesome.
Like, it's so much easier to do that today, but if we went on a road trip, I would not wanna do that. But as a kid, I was dying for, like, the PS2 had, like, the portable screen you could attach to it
Yeah.
and, like, sat on top. I was like, "That was so sick." Now I could
When
give a
the
fuck
when the
less.
PSP came out, I was like, "Hell yeah, this is awesome."
I don't know how big my pockets were back then, because now I struggle to carry my front pocket wallet, keys, knife,
Um,
phone,
yeah,
but back then I had a fucking PSP, an MP3 player,
we're
like, I
just
had every
fat.
like, I was fat then too, bro, but I had fat
No.
pockets, cargo shorts, I guess. My fucking shorts were
Dude,
loaded, bro.
okay, so, side story, right? We went to, it's kinda like a Goodwill, right? But, Mexican-owned Goodwill type thing, and, thrift store, I guess you could say.
That's what
I
they're
don't
called.
know. I don't know what qualifies as a thrift store. Whatever, I digress. So we're in there, we're just kinda shopping around and, not necessarily looking for anything in particular, but I was like, "Hey, if we find a good deal, we find a good deal." and, Andrea was looking for, women's clothing, and then she was like, "Hey, why don't you go just, look around and see if you find something?" I'm like, "Alright, yeah, whatever." So, just kinda hobbling around on my cane and, um, obviously, I'm just gonna go look at where my size would be, right? Because 'Cause I'm not gonna go waste my time looking at a fucking small, obviously, I don't fit in that. So,
except for
going into
condoms.
the pants and shorts area, and I saw these Dickies shorts, for $5, and I was like, "Dickies shorts for $5? Like, hell yeah, dude." So I bought the shorts, they fit. Obviously, I've lost more weight, so I need to use, like, a pretty good belt on them now, but I wore them yesterday around the house. Good God, those fucking shorts have, like, 37 pockets, bro. I don't even know what the hell they're for,
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you,
but I
back in the
guarantee
day,
you whoever made them had a like, this is for your
well,
pen, this is for your phone, this is for your vape, this is for your knife.
because you got like
Damn!
2 pockets, the back pockets, but like they have like the little pocket on the bottom right where our phones used to fit, but now our phones are so fucking big they barely fit in our pocket. That's definitely
Dude,
one thing. Because my first like I don't remember. I think it was a Motorola, but it was like fucking like that, like literally that long and that wide. It was tiny, a little like the size of my thumb. I could put that in any pocket. Like now, I mean,
yeah. I
and
I
this is
use
because I have
I
the
use that little pocket
smaller
for coins
fucking
now.
Samsung. Like this thing's tiny compared to like the biggest
Yeah,
ones.
I mean, this would not fit in any of those stupid, quote,
Yeah,
unquote, "cell
that's
phone
why you had to
pockets."
stop wearing skinny jeans just to fit your stupid iPhone in there.
Um, Fun fact, I've never worn skinny jeans.
You sure
I'm
about
just
that, bud?
I'm
I'm
just
just
fat.
kidding.
I'm just
Yeah,
fat.
remember,
There's a difference. But
Paul's like, Paul, no, I buy,
oh god.
I don't, they're not skinny jeans, they're regular. It's like, when you're fat, dude, straight fit, might as well be
No, no,
skinny
no, no,
jeans. Get
no.
relaxed.
That's different.
Move on to relaxed fit,
He
big
was
dog.
always trying to wear the Converse and the skinny jeans and the black hoodie. That's different.
Gotta get relaxed fit at one point. But
Yeah, I've only owned 1 miento, 2 pairs of straight leg, but it's just that's more for, like, you're gonna go out to the baile, you're gonna be standing up, so with the boots, it kinda, looks good, but at least they didn't look like, making my legs look like drumsticks,
mhm,
and I feel like it wasn't that bad.
I don't know. I've went through most of my life not liking denim and then buying jeans, wearing them for a long time, and then I haven't worn jeans maybe but twice in the last few months. I went backwards again. I
Yeah.
don't know.
I went through a not jean phase, and I was like, it's, shorts, but I'm not, I don't like looking at my own feet, so that's why I don't like wearing sandals,
Nobody wants to look at your
and
fucking feet.
I would, use fucking Converse or Vans or whatever, but after I got out of that and I started wearing jeans again, I'm like, "I'm gonna go buy some nice jeans," and then I realized they don't last that long, so I went
I
into
beg
a
to differ, my boy. I've had a pair of
well,
Wranglers that I bought when I was living when they first opened the academy on Trenton. I
that was a
bought
long time
a
ago,
pair of Wranglers. That was like I wanna say that was like 2008 or 9, maybe? I don't know. I don't
2026.
remember, but yeah, it's been a while. I still have them. I still have them. 'Em. They're
Uh,
faded as fuck. I also have some
my
Magellan ones. That was probably like 2014 though,
Well, my
2013.
my thing is that back then, like, I was still very active, like, working on cars, or I'd go out or go do this or, and then like, especially with working on cars, you get on your knees and you start, fucking tearing up the jeans or whatever, and I hate having tears in jeans, even if they're intentional. Like, why? Why am I gonna pay more money for less product? But,
How the
yeah,
fuck
no,
do we get to jeans from
I have
video
no idea.
game to movie?
I have no
Only you
idea,
could lead us down this weird path, bro.
but that's part of the reason why you love me. I'm entertaining.
Oh, that's a stretch.
Wow.
About
I'm
as
not gonna lie, that
entertaining
kinda hurts.
about as entertaining as the Halo series.
Fuck you.
Take that
You take
however
that
you
back.
want. But anyway, what would be like, obviously, God of War is a dangerous one because, I mean, it's fucking Kratos. It's not like you're just like regular people who happen to be in a weird situation, kind of like Last of Us. Like, this is fucking God of War. How do you I would have rather taken like computer animation or even just animation would have been fine by me. But
I think if he goes in with the same demeanor as late Opie before he died, at least that same mindset of I don't give a fuck and I'm gonna do whatever I have to, that might help
Eh,
them. But I just the
yeah.
physique of the body, like I think that is where
I
they're gonna
mean,
have CGI.
if anybody knows about men's physiques, it'd be you. So give us the lowdown on dudes' bodies, Joseph.
So I have what you call a dad bod, and you know,
Would you say Kratos is
dad
more your
bods are
type?
in. He's a little bit too bulky for me.
A
You know, like
little
I
too much girth, would you say?
yeah,
But the
I don't feel
length is
like I could
fine.
handle all that.
Hmm,
I
interesting.
think it's too much for me.
But I mean, there's a billion video games out there that people love, and it's tough to like do
Super
adaptation.
Mario, April.
Dude, the Super Mario movie wasn't bad. I mean,
I've seen it
the
10
John
million times.
Leguizamo one in the '90s was fucking the worst. But
And I can't
I
believe
liked the
people were
computer animation
upset
one.
about that not coming back when the animated one came out. Like, they're worried about Chris Pratt. Are you fucking serious? Do you not remember the one from the 90s? Like,
Yeah, the whole Chris Pratt's gonna have to do an Italian accent, or they could just write around it like they did, and it was still funny. It's hilarious. I love that movie. I know you've seen it 15 billion times, but looking forward to
yeah,
the second one.
I
Saw
bought
a
it right
trailer for
away.
that. That was pretty cool. Like that little snippet of Yoshi. That was sick. But I can't think of any other video games that would be easier to do that would be worth doing.
Yeah, it's hard, man. I mean,
Because
you
think
know, like
about how many have been done well. Not many. I mean, Last of Us, that show's great. They took a
dude,
great story and just ran with it. They did pretty good. I mean, say what you will about the
yeah.
second season. If you hate lesbians or whatever, but I don't care. The show was great. That was like the big
Nope.
backlash, like her and her girlfriend. Like, who the fuck
I
cares?
yeah, I never
Especially like dude, Nick Offerman's episode. Like, oh no, two dudes kissing. I don't give a fuck.
who the fuck
It,
cares?
it was a
Like,
great
get
part.
over it.
That episode was great. If it had been a woman, everybody would be like, oh my god, the emotion. But because it's a dude, they're like, oh,
But it
get
see,
over it, bro.
like and I don't wanna get political, but here's my thing. If people wanna be gay, let them be gay. Who the
It,
fuck
it
cares?
it in no way took away from it, but it was a good
I
episode.
feel like that scene was essential because not only did it happen in the game and they just kinda ran off with it a little bit, but that scene made me emotional. Like, I fucking
No,
teared
dude.
up.
Like you literally watch them grow old together, and then like he's fucking dying. I was like, well, I guess we're both dying.
I
It was
just feel
funny.
like
It was
Ellie's teenager attitude plus, the whole baby thing, I feel like that was a little bit overdone, and I feel like they could have, cut it back a little bit, but I understand why it was essential. So, she's just a little pain in the ass.
yeah,
But yeah, I don't
true to
know what
form.
other video game, could be brought to the screen.
I know, like I'm a big fan of Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead
Do you remember
Red Dead
Doom?
Redemption. Yeah, the movie was fucking ass cheeks.
Bro,
But people in the forums are always like, this guy should play Arthur. It's like, no, nobody should play Arthur
uh,
because
I
Arthur's
told you the other
gone.
day that somebody said that he wanted to.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Oh
Like
my
it was, dude.
god.
That game's so good. Another game where the storyline was perfect. The gameplay is amazing. I'm still playing it. Almost what, like 7 years and some change later. I'm still playing it. It's a great game.
Yeah, I mean, I I think that's kinda, like, in the same realm as, like, GTA and,
100%.
um, I mean, I hate to admit it, but, COD and stuff like that, like, they're just COD is such a weird franchise because it's gotten worse over the years, but it's still not dying.
I still say that fucking Fortnite ruined COD. Remember that when they were
Oh,
actual
by far.
soldiers, and now it's just like, check out this chick in a neon outfit that has fucking
ODST
robot
was a
arms.
weird one because that one was just like, "What? What is like, why are we doing turn-based? No, dude, let me fucking run around, noob tube somebody, get shot from behind, and then throw my controller at the wall. Like, fuck off."
We literally peaked at like Modern Warfare 2019. That was it.
Yeah,
It was all downhill
I
from
mean,
there.
I haven't played COD since we stopped playing zombies.
I never bought Vanguard.
No,
I think I only bought Black Ops for zombies.
I started the
Modern Warfare
campaign,
3
played 30
because you all
minutes.
made me, and then never played it. I haven't finished any of the campaigns since Modern Warfare 2019.
Nope.
Don't care to,
No, I'm good.
but
And I don't even think I'll buy the current Black Ops for zombies. I
I
love
haven't
zombies,
I
but
haven't thought
I
about it.
just
Like, I would rather just go back in time and play Modern Warfare 2, the original, and just run Spec Ops on that one and then play Black Ops original
wet work
zombies. The wet work Spec Op was probably one of the greatest things. Killing juggernauts with my boys. What a time.
and all the Wendy's 5 for 5s that we ate during that time.
Wendy's 5 for 5, Natty Light, Modern Warfare 2 Spec Ops.
Good
But
times.
let's give
And
the
now we're just old and fat and sad.
and now you have gray hair
And a
and a
cane.
gray beard.
Don't say it.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Oh, I thought you were gonna
I
go
was
for the
gonna
gray
say,
bush.
ain't nobody think about your bush, bro. Chill. Yeah, let's spin the wheel again. Let's come up with something else here, because before I get angry about fucking Kratos being casted. First of all, this white face. Just throwing that out there. It's a white guy being painted. It's white and red face if you think about it. It's got the red thing.
Oh god.
Hey, I'm not agreeing with it,
It's
bro.
really bothering me about how Pedro Pascal's really amazing in The Last of Us, and then when I went to go see that, Fantastic Four movie, I was like, "Holy shit, Joel's in this."
I still haven't seen Fantastic Four. No, no, thank you.
It was
The
okay,
MCU's lost me. Maybe we can
considering there's
talk
been,
about
like,
it.
4 different ones.
Well, hey, multiverse, bro. Maybe we can talk about it right now and moving on. Let's see here. No.
Oh god. Honestly, this is probably the only one that I didn't want.
Nah, it's fine. I've already
No,
coped. It's healthy.
no.
You don't want to talk about it because you're a Cowboys fan and you don't remember watching them win one.
Look, man,
But it's fine.
I it's really tough being a Cowboys fan in general because everybody
Yeah.
just loves hating on the Cowboys, even though they like teams that haven't even won a fucking Super Bowl. But regardless,
How many
I'm not
teams
one of
haven't won a
those
Super Bowl?
I'm not one of those, Cowboys fans that's like, "Oh, this is our year." Like, no, I am realistic. I know my team sucks. I know my team's not getting to the fucking playoffs. And if we do, we're gonna fucking choke like we do every time that we get to the playoffs. And I guarantee you that Dak Prescott is not gonna make any difference and get us there. But as far as Super Bowls go, the only thing I can tell you is that I remember watching them when I was a kid with my dad. And back when he liked the Cowboys because he had Troy Aikman and Emmitt Smith and Michael Irving and all those guys that actually could play football. Granted, it was mostly because of the drugs, right? But regardless, that's the
Fair.
only thing that I could tell you from watching Cowboys Super Bowl
And
and
this is
maybe pizza.
part of the reason everybody hates the Cowboys, because they always somehow make it about them, even when they're irrelevant. We're talking about Super Bowls, and you just spent 2 minutes talking about Dallas
Look, man,
Cowboys. What are we doing here?
because it's hard
What are we
being
doing
a
here?
fucking Cowboys fan. Right off the bat, you're ripping on me.
Nah, I'm just
I'm
fucking with you.
sorry, I
But
don't like the fucking Broncos. Okay,
well, if you were smart, you would. It's been a rough 10 years since our Super Bowl 50
I mean
victory.
John Elway.
I had some high hopes that our defense could carry us. Weird play calls, a field goal that should have gotten kicked, and then the weather from like the middle of
Yeah,
the third quarter on just kind of cooked us. But hey, it was a great season. Not about the Broncos. We're talking Super Bowls here. Looking forward to Super Bowl 60 rematch. Patriots Seahawks.
I called it. Did I
Seahawks are
call it? I
real.
think I had it right
I
last week.
knew the
Didn't I?
Seahawks would win the NFC, but I was
No,
hoping my
I
Broncos would
told
get a
you that
shot at them.
I said I really think that they could have a chance, but I don't see them making it all the way. So I think my prediction's right. We're gonna have to double check on that one.
Nobody gives a
But
fuck about your predictions, man.
I do think that it's gonna be a decent game. I think the Seahawks are just gonna kind of trample them and then play with them after a while, kind of like a cat and
You'd
mouse,
like that, wouldn't you?
Big sweaty dudes playing with each other, maybe
Kind of your algorithm.
sometimes.
But yeah, it's Super Bowl 60, Santa Clara. I was hoping to see the Broncos go back in there and win another one, the 10-year anniversary. But dude, you never know. Vrabel did a good job preparing his guys for what he knew would be a close game. Even before the weather turned, they just hung in there. Drake May didn't have to do anything spectacular. He just slipped, you know, he did a good job staying on his feet. He got hit a lot, but he should have been hit a lot more. So shout out to them. Coach Vrabel hopefully gets them in position. Their defense isn't terrible. Their defensive line's better than I remembered seeing over the season, but Seattle's just so fucking good, dude. But if anybody's suspect, it's their quarterback, Sam Darnold, dude. No
Yeah.
faith in that guy. But
I don't know how that's gonna go.
um, I will say that Super Bowl's always good. Like I'm gonna watch it. I don't give a fuck. My team made it to the AFC Championship and lost. It's all good. Still gonna watch it. Um, we were talking earlier. I was mentioning like the first Super Bowl I remember like actively watching because normally it would be like my uncle's house, all the men watching, like shut the fuck up, go play over there. You're distracting us from the game. But I want to say the first one, like I remember watching the Cowboys win, but I didn't give a fuck because I was just like running around. But the first one I actively watched, I had just become a Broncos fan. I want to say it was the '95 season when they were like just spanking people, and then it might have been the '96 season. Now I think about it, they lost to the Jaguars in their first playoff game, it's like choked it away. But then the next year they went back and it's like Green Bay's gonna beat them. They have no chance. John Elway's a choke artist. They're never gonna win. And then they won. That's the first Super Bowl I remember, and it was beautiful. It was a good game. Do you have a favorite Super Bowl that you've watched?
No, I like I said earlier, I can't really think of a particular Super Bowl that stood out to me.
I mean,
Um,
my favorite Super Bowl is probably the Super Bowl against Green Bay. Super Bowl 50 was awesome. Obviously, I'm a Broncos fan. I'm gonna pick those three wins over everything else. But I think Super Bowl versus the Packers was like pretty cool. Vaughn taking over Super Bowl 50 was great, but I have a least favorite Super Bowl. Everybody knows what that one is. Obviously, Super Bowl 48, where we just got crushed by the Seahawks. But other than those, I think fucking hate Tom Brady and the Patriots, but they had some good ones, dude. Like it always came down to the wire. Bill Belichick always got him in position to like where Vinatieri was kicking game-winning field goals, and then the comeback against the fucking Falcons when the Falcons collapsed. That was brutal to watch, dude.
why don't I remember 2014 and the Seahawks and the Broncos?
Because you're retarded. That was Super Bowl 48. The Broncos got crushed. We
No,
were
I know,
flying
but
so
I don't
high,
remember that.
and you didn't watch it. We were flying so high, and then just little by little injuries here and there. Chris Harris, Vaughn was out. Like we just kept dropping like flies, and we get to the Super Bowl and just get fucking run over. Um, favorite halftime show. We were at a pivotal age. Janet Jackson got us. Thank you, Justin Timberlake. I think this is the second time I've shouted out to him in like the last few days. That was pretty
I
cool.
think my favorite was still, Shakira.
Oh, for sure, Shakira was nice, but like legit, other than being a perv, the greatest Super Bowl performance of all time. Say what you want. Bears, Colts in Miami. I think it was 2007. Prince, dude. It was fucking perfect. Prince is
Yeah,
shredding. He gets the guitar solo in Purple Rain, and then it literally starts to pour. Like even God was like, "Dude, this is great. Turn up the rain. Let's get more rain down here." It
that
was.
one was pretty
I get chills
memorable.
thinking about it, bro. Sitting there watching it in my buddy's backyard, drinking a couple beers, and it was like, "Fuck!" I hated Peyton Manning at the time because he kept killing the Broncos. Wanted the Bears to win. I was like, "Fucking Peyton's gonna win this." And then the halftime show was perfect. I forgot all about the game.
Um,
Top
I
top tier
liked
performance.
or I'll say I liked. I won't go as far as enjoyed, but I liked the one with, like, Snoop Dogg and Eminem and
It was fun.
it was
That
it was
Super Bowl
okay.
sucked, but the halftime
Yeah.
performance was fine. I didn't mind it.
Um, I don't know what's really happening with this year's halftime show, though.
I don't care enough to pay attention, and I've seen all
All
kinds
I
of
know
stuff,
is there
like
was
Bad
supposedly
Bunny.
gonna be another halftime show that people could, like, switch channels, and this is gonna be the real halftime show because Bad Bunny is Bad
I don't
Bunny.
know enough of Bad Bunny's songs to care. The only thing I've ever seen that I was like, "Hey, cool, he's not that bad," was Happy Gilmore too, because I love Happy Gilmore too, and he was actually pretty funny.
Yeah,
But I know nothing about his music. I don't give a fuck. Every year they're gonna pitch someone for a halftime show. I'm either gonna be like, "Cool," or I'm not gonna watch.
I I'll be honest with you, I've heard his songs on the radio, and I'm like, "Oh, yeah, cool, I've heard it a few times, I kinda like the song," and I'm like, "Wait, what do you
I
mean that's Bad Bunny?"
I
And I'm like,
couldn't
"Oh,
tell you
fuck
a
'em,"
single song.
It
Uh,
it's not that big of a deal to me, but,
no.
um,
Not enough for me to go all up in arms like people been like,
yeah,
"Oh, what
I
the
really
fuck?"
don't care, bro,
Who
like,
cares, dude? Don't
uh,
watch it. That easy.
yeah, I just
Take a break, go to the bathroom, grab a
exactly.
snack. You don't have to watch it.
So,
You think the
now that
NFL
we're on
gives a
the
fuck about what you want at the halftime show? They want to make money, bro.
yeah,
They're gonna
um,
put asses in seats and eyes on TVs. They don't give a fuck what you want.
I actually do wanna ask you what you want. I wanna know what do you wanna eat for the Super Bowl while you're, sitting at home watching it?
Mm, I usually eat the same shit every year because if I'm not at my parents' house watching Super Bowl, we usually do barbecue or like fried wings. If I'm at home, I'm making it even easier. Like was it last year? Or the year before? I think it was last year. I made some jalapeno poppers and hot dogs. Just called it good. Super simple. Sausage dogs actually, and some homemade jalapeno
I know
poppers.
it's
It was pretty
kinda
fire.
tough timing because it's your dad's birthday, so
I have a busy weekend that weekend. Yeah.
yeah. Um, but yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I
You gotta just go classic. Like people who go crazy with like all the extra finger food, like put out a buffalo chicken dip, put out one of those veggie platters you can get any grocery store with the ranch, and then wings or hot dogs. Just keep it simple. People go way
if
too fucking crazy.
if we
Pizza.
don't go with
Pizza's
you
fine.
guys, I'll probably just pizza and wings,
Oh, you're
keep
more
it
than
simple.
welcome. Obviously, we'll have plenty of food. My dad's birthday always falls
Just
around Super Bowl,
remember
so
that
we always do something.
I have a 2-year-old that has
Dude,
no
M-
fear.
Bo is tied up. You can tie him to the same wire that runs the length of the yard that Bo's on. He'll just run around with Bo. He's fine.
You're onto something.
I am. That's what we do. But no, I like just simple shit. We always barbecue, chicken or fajitas, whatever, just simple. There's got to be chips and at least two different dips. I lied. That's buffalo chicken dip, obviously, but like a nice pico or guacamole or something. We always
Can I
gotta have
ask you
that.
something? Are you a
Go.
fan of spinach artichoke dip?
Love it, bro. It's one of the top 10 dips in the world.
Have you ever had a bad one?
Probably. Not that I remember. Probably like one of the ones you can buy in the store off the shelf. They're not great, but they're not
I
bad.
don't remember
I don't
which
know.
restaurant chain it was. Um, good God.
Bad?
Like, it was dude, like, you
Hmm.
could tell that they just have them pre-measured in, like, uh, airtight bag or whatever.
Yeah.
They just kinda, like, nuke it in the microwave, put it on the cup, and then just like, "Alright, there it is with your chips." And,
I think it's Chili's. Theirs isn't that great, but it's not terrible. It's not great.
it's not the greatest, but it's not the worst. Um, yeah, I don't remember if it was Longhorn or
Ever since COVID, Longhorn changed their menu, and I'm not happy. I've only gone back once.
have you noticed
Bring
that a
back
lot
the
of
fucking
places
butcher board.
bro,
Well, yeah, they figured out they could take stuff off to make it easier because they were doing like limited menu because they didn't have as many people there,
I hate
and they
that.
figured out they don't have to have full menus, so they're never going back.
I
Everybody's
hate
menus
that.
changed for the worst,
As a fat guy, I loved
bro.
being able to look at a menu and knowing
Bro,
that just knowing that I have those options
I'm gonna get
means
the
more to me.
same one of two things that I always get, but I
For
want to know
sure.
that I have options. I want to look around. I want to
But if I'm
see the sights.
feeling adventurous
Getting the
and
same
I'm
shit.
like, I am gonna try that fucking Parmesan almond crusted salmon with green beans and mashed potatoes.
I'm never ordering fish in a restaurant unless it's Luby's.
I am not a huge fish
Luann
guy
platter's pretty fire.
anymore.
But yeah, I haven't like
Shrimp,
Texas
scallops,
Roadhouse changed,
cool.
Longhorn Steakhouse changed. I don't go to
Catfish.
Logan's because it sucks either way. But yeah,
Um,
menus changed and we're not
there's
happy.
something
Bring back full menus, fuck faces.
there's something decent from Logan's. I can't remember what it is.
Dude, I mean, this is like a one off for the single location that I went to that I'm not gonna name, but I ordered an 8-ounce steak, medium, and I got like it was 8 ounces, it was normal size, but something so small shouldn't have three different donenesses. I cut into the first one. The guy's like, check it, make sure it's got to cut it. I was like, it's close enough to medium. I like rare on certain cuts, medium on others to render the fat. But if it's sirloin, medium is fine. There's not a lot of fat to render. You just want your steak cooked. So I cut into it. It's like, that's a little bit under, but it's fine, bud. He's like, okay, walks off. Take a bite. It's like, yeah, that's all right. The next one, it's like, the fuck? It's like this is rare, like rarer. In the middle, it's like rarest. Opposite end of where I started is well done. Like not even medium, medium well. Like it went from like medium rare, rare, fucking apocalyptic nuked. Like what the fuck happened? It was so bad, dude. It was the worst. Like how do you do that on an 8 ounce piece of meat? It's this fucking big, 3 different temps, same thickness. I was like, did you only have flame on this side? Like what the fuck happened? They never do that to me at Texas Roadhouse. Just throwing that out there. And I order big boy steaks there. Longhorn, get that fat ass fucking cowboy steak. It's always medium all the way through for me.
Do you I think it was with you, right, that I did the 32-ounce steak at Longhorn?
I don't remember. The first time I went, I know you ordered ribs, and I tripped out because you ordered a whole rack of ribs and just crushed them and didn't make a mess. If I order ribs in a restaurant, I'm walking out of there looking like a 3-year-old who ate a bowl of spaghetti. You ate
Chili's.
a whole rack of ribs, dude? Perfectly clean. It was the craziest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah, it bothers some people, but I wouldn't say it's OCD, but one of my
I think it's
ticks
just
is
the
that
power of
one.
suction you have. Like no sauce was able to escape. You just had like the perfect suction or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
Something
I mean,
you have skills
it
that most
helps.
people don't possess.
That definitely helps, but, my tick about having to be clean while I'm eating, yeah.
Well, like I don't like at home I'll eat with my hands, but at a restaurant I don't want to eat with my hands unless it's like a burger or pizza because it just get messy and they never give you like the messier the food, the shittier the napkins. Go to like
Oh,
a Mexican like a taqueria or a
oh,
taco truck with like the best super greasy tortilla, and then you get those little like napkins you can see through that fold in like 8 and they're tiny. I need a fucking linen napkin. I need a sponge. I need something real. Give me a sham wow. How about that?
napkins like this, and I'm covering the logo, right? But napkins like this, they're not for fat guys. Stop giving me this shit. Give me a
I'm covering the
goddamn fucking
logo.
roll of paper towels if you have to.
I need the quicker picker upper.
Give
Where
me
are the
the
fucking
fucking
bounties, dude?
chef's shirt, and I will use that to clean my mouth because 'cause that'll
Yeah,
actually fucking get something off.
let me get a cotton tea towel. Anything.
I I I can't.
Well,
I have to
I'm not gonna continue
it
to
has to stay
suffer
clean.
through this injustice. We need real napkins.
Bro,
On the flip side of that is like when you go to like Olive Garden or Luby's, the linen ones that don't wipe or absorb
or
anything. It's like
or
fucking
even at
sandpaper,
Longhorn
like
Steakhouse,
smearing. What the fuck is this?
I almost feel bad using them because 'cause I'm like, "I'm gonna fuck this thing up." Like, whoever has to watch this and be like, "Son of a bitch, again?"
that one's going in the trash. It's gonna be covered in drool and
But
barbecue
I
sauce.
honestly do feel bad. So sometimes
Something.
I'll just kinda
Who tells them to have white napkins? Nobody.
"Oh, I'm okay."
Do they have white ones or are they black? Regardless. Love
I think
Longhorn.
those are black.
Love Longhorn. Great
But,
steaks, great drinks. One of the best
anyway,
old fashions I've ever had in a restaurant. But please bring back the butcher board. The
question
fuck are y'all
about the
doing?
32-ounce steak.
Yeah,
It's not 32 ounces anymore. It's down to 27,
that's still
and I'm kinda sad.
still too much steak, dude.
But yeah, no, that's what I meant.
It's still too much.
That's what I was going
I'm
for.
not paying for that at a restaurant because I'm already overpaying. I'm not
It's
gonna
not
pay
that
for a
bad. I think
giant.
it's like $30. I mean, you're
That's
already
too
paying
bad. I'm
20
cheap.
20
I'm fucking
something
cheap,
for a
bro.
fucking 8-ounce steak, like,
Yeah, but I'm not ordering 8 ounce. I'm paying 24 for the 16
and
ounce
then
ribeye.
what sucks is that they bring out the bread. The bread's good,
A
but
little too crusty sometimes, but it's not bad. Extra
if I
butter.
get full off of this shit and you make me as a man that ordered a steak walk out with a to-go box, we're gonna throw it down in the parking lot.
I can count on one hand the number of times that I have walked out of a restaurant with a to-go plate that belonged to me. Girlfriends, my mom, family, kids, whatever happens, I'm not standing up from this table and taking a fucking thing to go. I'm finishing it. Like, fuck you. I don't care what I ordered, if I overdid it or not. I'm not taking
And
shit.
then
It's
what's
going
worse
down.
is that with
I'll leave a
me.
couple of fries so people are like, oh, he's not
Oh,
that
yeah,
fat. There's
yeah,
still
yeah,
two
yeah,
fries
you
on the
have
plate. He's
to,
cool.
or like a piece of broccoli or whatever. But one thing about me is that even if the food isn't good, like, if I don't like it, I'm
I'm
still
still
gonna fucking
finishing it.
eat it.
I've paid for it. I'm
And that's what I
eating it.
told Andrea, and I'm like, "No, like, I fucking bought this, I'm gonna eat it." And she's like, "Yeah, but whenever it's me, like, you tell me just to get whatever, something different." And I'm like, "Yeah, because that's you. Like, you're
Oh,
my woman, you're my wife. I gotta
100%.
make sure that you're good." But with me, if I paid for this fucking burger, I don't care if it costs $2 or if it costs $20, I'm gonna eat this whole fucking thing. as sloppy as it is, dripping juices and everything,
All right, you got to get graphic, dude.
I will
You're gonna demonetize
fucking
us.
demolish this whole thing
Yeah, I'll go
with
as
a Coke
far as to
Zero.
say I've traded plates with some of my ex girlfriends. Like, oh, I don't like what I got. Like, you can have this. I'll eat that. I'm paying for it. I'm gonna
No,
fucking eat it.
no. You
Uh,
don't like it, order something else, but I'm not fucking eating that
Christy's
because I
never done
ordered
that
what
to
I
me.
wanted.
Yeah, Christy's never done that. She tries different shit all the time, but she'll suffer through it. She'll eat it or like maybe she'll leave a little bit, but she'll
I think the only
she'll
time
make
I've
do.
taken a to-go box was when I was, like, really, really sick, and I tried to eat, but I was like, "Yeah, no, I can't do this." Or if I order too many wings and I can't eat them all, because now I obviously can't eat as
Oh,
much as I used to,
I
but you have to reheat them in the air fryer.
yeah, you can't microwave. I lied. Maybe I do take to go boxes occasionally. We go like Wingstop or Pluckers and get a little carried away on the order, and then we'll bring a couple home.
It's rare though. I
Last
will
time
fucking sit through the pain.
there's a theater like a quarter mile down the road from the Pluckers location we go to. So we'll go eat Pluckers and we'll watch a movie. Couple times gone to the movie after and then come out like I guess I'll eat one of those wings before we drive off. So we literally take the to-go box for nothing because I eat two wings on the way home and then we get home with the to-go box like two wings and a fry in there.
Yeah, no, if I order, like, 15 wings and I eat 12 of them and there's 3 left, boy, I'm gonna fucking crush those 3. I'm gonna regret it for, like, an hour, but I'm gonna be a man about it, and I'm gonna be like, "Nope,
I don't think I've had that many
they
in a
ain't
long
leaving with
time.
me, and they're not staying here."
Yeah. But wings, probably top tier Super Bowl food. I
Yeah.
mean, can't go wrong with that.
I mean, pizza's great, it's a classic.
I can only imagine pizza's fine. It's a hand food. It's easy. Sandwiches, barbecue, whatever. But wings are like because buffalo wings are like tied to football in a way that's just undeniable. Wonder
Are
how
you a
many chicken
drums or
wings are
flats guy?
consumed. Real ones know that there's no right answer. No flats are
Yeah, I don't
better.
give a
Drummy.
fuck.
I'm eating. I'll eat the fucking wing tip. Cook them whole. I'll eat the wing tip. I don't give a flying
No, you
fuck.
know what bothers me though? When people, like, kinda take a couple bites and they still leave so much chicken on there. Bitch, what did you order the wings for? Get
That
some
is the
goddamn fucking chicken nuggets.
that's the only thing I will stand on. Well, three things I'll stand on is in wings. As a fat guy who has crushed a very significant amount of wings in his life, doesn't matter drums or flats. Just
Nope.
finish the fucking wing.
Yep.
Don't get the hottest sauce just to be cool. Eat what you like. You go to restaurants and people are like, "Oh, you got barbecue? What are you gay?" It's like it's barbecue sauce, dude. It's fucking delicious. It's sweet. It's smoky. Fuck you. I love lemon pepper. I also like you know blazing, but that's neither here nor there. Like I'll get a cup of blazing to dip them in. Like if you go to Pluckers, they have spicy lemon pepper. You can
Oh,
get
yeah.
them to add any spice. Like it's not just a mild. Like you can ask for the hottest sauce lemon pepper. Perfect. And the third thing is the most important thing.
Blue
Whatever
cheese.
sauce you choose, whatever fucking portion you like, it's blue cheese with wings or go fuck your mother. Uncle Joey said it best. Ranch belongs on salad. Blue cheese is the dipping sauce, not blue cheese dressing. You need blue cheese dip. Grow the fuck up. It's not gross. You're gross. Eat the fucking blue cheese. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Um, but to answer your question, the most wings I've eaten in one sitting is 27.
I've never been able to do that. Like I give up. There was an Easter one time. My nephew was little. He was like 8 and he ate like 20 wings. And I'm like, how the fuck did you do that? I think the most wings I've ever eaten, like at Buffalo's one time, I had like 15 and I hurt. I was like, man, I'm
Yeah,
fine.
no,
But I
so
also
my
like fried pickles and like
oh,
everything
yeah.
else. So I'm super full by the
Yeah,
time I
yeah,
even see
yeah.
the wings.
No, Mikey and I were going to Wing Barn once, and Wing
Shout
Barn
out
has
Big
big
Mike.
wings,
They do. They suck,
and,
but they're big wings.
Brandon even went with us, so we were like, "You know what? We're gonna get the 50 platter." Or was it Mikey or was it Robert? I don't know. Either which
Either
way.
way, you took a big dog with you.
Yeah,
That's some
and
fucking
Brandon had, like,
got the O line.
5, maybe,
And then you got Brandon, the twink of all twinks.
and I got to, like, 20, and I was like, "I could keep going a little bit here." And, whoever was with me, whether it was Robert or Mikey, I just remember that I ate more than them, and I'm like, "Bro, like, you're twice my size."
Mhm.
Like, what the fuck is going on here? You know, and to
No.
this day, nobody's beating me and eating wings.
If you buy them, 'em, I'll try. But chicken wings
Okay.
have gotten so expensive from restaurants.
Oh,
You
no,
can
no,
go
no,
to
no.
you can go to
Don't
Walmart
worry.
and buy a bag,
No, no, no.
portions or whole, portion yourself, fry them at home.
It's okay.
It's not that
We're
hard.
gonna do it.
You go to Pluckers, the fucking 15 pieces, like
Dude, I haven't had
$28.
Pluckers in fucking forever.
I love Pluckers. Good drinks. Appetizers are kinda lacking. Their fried pickles suck. It's a hot pickle dusted with, like,
It's
panko. Like, that's not a
yeah.
fried pickle, bro. First of all, it's
I'm
a
not a
spear, which is insane. Give me
yeah.
pickle chips. What the fuck are we frying whole pickle spears for? And
Somebody
the
else does
breading
that.
falls
I don't
off.
remember who,
Yeah, psychopaths. That's who.
or another restaurant, but, I'm not a big, drinking at restaurants and stuff anymore. Um,
Nah, me neither.
with
More
with all the
responsible
pills that I
and I'm
take every
cheap.
day and stuff like that, it's just it's hard, and I just feel like I'm not in control anymore, which, obviously, back in the day, that's what we were aiming for, right?
We
But
were not
now
in
I'm like,
control back
I
then either,
can't.
dude. We were out of
No,
control then.
I
Now this is different out of
I
control.
now I need to be focused, you know,
Mhm.
and I don't know if it's just because 'cause I'm a dad and a husband now, or if it's just because 'cause I'm older, but
I think with every gray hair, it's like a little more sense. You know what I
oh,
mean?
there's plenty,
Because back then we
even
didn't
in my
have any,
beard.
and we also had 0 cents, and now there's like I got a couple. It's like, "Ah, I should probably, relax. Don't
You
gotta
know
go
what
so
I
hard."
buy now? I buy stuff for the house. I buy vitamins, and I'm looking at how I can live longer, and before it was like
You know what I
corn and
buy?
beer.
You know what I buy? I buy Dubby. Because whether it's an all-night gaming session, a podcast recording, a long day at work, and you just wanna feel a little, little more pick me up when you get home,
And a little more
he
focus.
is the answer. 0 sugar, clean energy, no jitters or crash, and right now, give them the promo code, Joseph.
Mr. Nobody 881 for
So you're
10%
gonna
off your
go
order.
dubby.gg.com. They got great flavors,
I'll tell you what, the Blue
great
Raz
reviews.
was awesome, but this push and punch,
Push and punch, bro.
boy.
Look at all these happy people. Not only do they sponsor up and coming streamers, they've got a couple big names on Twitch. Some of your TikTokers, you'll see the ads. Dubby.gg.com. Give them the promo code one more time.
Mr. Nobody 881 for 10% off of your order.
So not only are you getting a decent sized tub for $39.99, but you're going to get an additional 10% off using our promo code. Try any of these cool flavors. They do sell out fast. They got some very popular ones that are always in and out. You can get a trial pack with your mixer. It's a cool little hat. Joseph right now has got push and punch. I'm still on the lookout for this yuzu flavor. It's back in stock. I'm probably going to order some. And they got cool stuff, dude. Like there's all these crazy flavors. Like this is something you're not getting from Red Bull. You're not getting from Celsius. 0 sugar, clean energy, no jitter, no crash. All flavor, all vibes. Do yourself a favor. w.gg.com. Order yours today. But yeah, thanks to Dubby for sponsoring us. Got to keep that going. You want to do one more spin? We're right about the hour mark. I think we can
Yeah,
squeeze one more in.
we can do one more
Yeah, fuck yeah. Without
and
Brandon here
just
talking over us,
not go
we've had
off
a good
into the side
conversation.
streets.
Hey, sometimes best treasures in life are found off the beaten path, bro. One
I
last
really wanna
spin.
try, 30 wings now.
Dude,
I think I can do
I'm
it.
not kidding. I could probably only eat about 15 wings. My stomach hurts thinking about it, but I would try it. For you, I would do it.
And I've tried random food stuff, like, challenges before, like the bottle of lime juice. I did that one. I did Sprite and bananas.
I have a video of you and Big Mike crushing the entire McDonald's menu at like 3:30 in the morning. I
Dude,
might have to
I
make a
remember
couple I might have to
no,
leak a couple
no,
clips from that bad boy. There was a
no,
little deep throat in a
no,
snack wrap maybe, I don't
no,
know,
there
or
wasn't.
breakfast taco, I don't know.
You promised you wouldn't do it.
If we get
No.
to the 100 views
Shut the
on this
fuck up.
episode,
No.
I will put out an approved
No.
clip, an approved clip.
No.
I'll give you full reign on the piece of it. It's like a 20-minute
Fine.
video,
Whatever.
150 views,
Last little thing
150
before you
views.
click spin on that thing. I remember recording Big Mike demolishing 60 chicken nuggets in less than 30 minutes.
Dude,
Just wanna throw that out there.
I could eat 60 Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets because they're small and
No,
different
these are
shapes.
McDonald's.
But a uniform shape like McDonald's or Wendy's, dude, I'll maybe get. I've eaten
McDonald's
20. I've
nuggets,
eaten
60 of
20
them,
before,
and I
but
think he
60
had
is fucking crazy.
I think he had barbecue sauce, sweet and sour, and something else because he was like, "I need to change up the
No,
flavor
you got to
profile."
switch up the flavors because you get that fucking flavor fatigue.
Dude,
I'd need one of every sauce. To hell with it all. But 60 nuggets is
and,
stupid.
yeah, you order 60 nuggets, you're still only gonna get 2 sauces.
You gotta pay extra for another ranch. The nickel we paid for it, we want it back. But let's do one more spin. Let's get something good here. And Big Fern Dog. Yeah, it's close. Yep. All right. So Winter Storm Fern blew through. We were prepared for it. Um, after 2021 up here in Central Texas, dude, we almost fucking froze to death. We were without light and power for almost the entire week. Luckily, we lived in a house with natural gas heaters and a fireplace. But um, the work I do, I'm very aware of the weather at all times. So probably like Monday or Tuesday of last week, I was like, oh, it's gonna get cold this weekend. Fuck, that sucks. And then Wednesday, there was like one early forecast model that was showing like double digits snowfall in my area. I was like, oh, fuck. But the closer we got, it was like, it's just gonna be cold.
Yeah.
I love the winter. I love the cold. It's snowed every year I've been up here, so that's cool. But dude, think it wasn't like crazy, but we got like the perfect mix of like precipitation in our area, just enough to like make ice, but not enough to bring down power lines or like anything super crazy. Roads were closed. Like I said, I've been here since Saturday. I went to work Saturday morning just to check in, make sure everything was cool. I came back home. I was here by 9. Um, I can probably edit in a couple pictures just to show like my camera on my driveway, like 9 a.m. on Saturday, compared to fucking at any
Too
time today.
pooping in the snow.
Oh, he loved it. Bro was in love with the snow, but um I haven't seen any like major like death tolls or anything, but I know it was brutal across the country. Like a lot of areas were like dealing with feet of snow and like crazy amounts of
Yeah.
ice. So hopefully everybody stays safe. But here, business as usual. I just got an extra day off on Saturday. I went in early, checked on stuff. It was only like 30. I want to say the lowest we got down to was probably like the high teens with wind chill. I know we hit like 8 degrees last night or some point.
Yeah, last time
I
was
mean,
supposed to be the coldest one.
other than not leaving the house for 3 days, I didn't really notice anything on my end. I went out today and just like, oh, everything's melting now. Cool. Back to business as usual tomorrow. I know on your end, it got to like the 30s. So that's might as well be the apocalypse in the Rio Grande Valley.
Yeah, last night we got down to I think it was 30, and that feels like was, mid-20s or whatever, and, um, I think at one point it feels like maybe got down into the high teens, but being in the Rio Grande Valley that everybody saw that the country was on a freeze alert, they were like, "Oh my god, we need all the toilet paper and all the milk."
Everybody went
And
out in their pajamas with the San Marcos blanket wrapped around them.
bro,
Why doesn't anybody down there just
y
old like own one winter coat, like a real jacket? I moved up
'cause
here.
it
I
never gets cold down here.
I owned nothing, dude. My first winter here, I was like, oh yeah, I need like an actual jacket. I was wearing 2 sweaters and shit. Now I'm ready. Now I got gloves and
I mean, I
hats
have a
and
Carhartt, but I've used it twice.
I have electric hand warmers. I got multiple vests. I got a Columbia jacket that's warmer than all
You know
fuck.
what I bought to get ready? I went to the meat market and I bought chicken, short ribs, stuff like that that I could
Yeah.
make outside on the pit in case we lost power,
Mm, smart,
or stuff
smart.
that I can make inside the house. And I was like, "Okay, we're good." We have chingos of pasta, stuff that can sit on the shelf, that we don't need to make right now,
Mhm.
and I know that we had enough chips for Junior, and we had stuff to make his water and stuff, so I was like, "We're set."
Yeah, that was one thing that I did kind of worry about was water because in 2021 we had a pipe burst the first night, or not the first night. It was like because it froze Friday and Saturday, so it was pretty sketchy already. But Sunday night was when it got really bad. We had a pipe burst, so we were out of water in the house Monday morning, and then the city mains started bursting. So then everybody was out of water for days. That shit sucked. But luckily it snowed and you know I've been outside before. I know how to do things. So just melted some snow. We had already filled up the tub and other things with water, so we were okay. But I was like, it's not going to snow. It's just going to be ice. I don't have snow to melt, so I'm going to have to buy water. Luckily, like I said, I thought about it early. I went to Walmart on Wednesday morning, bought a bunch of stuff, propane for my heater and a bunch of other stuff. And then we have like pounds of dry beans and rice. So like, dude, I'll eat nothing but beans on days on end if I have to. I'll be fine. I
We're
wasn't gonna go
Hispanic.
crazy.
Beans and rice, cool with everything.
Exactly. I wasn't gonna go crazy. The things people were buying, like, what the fuck? I wanted more water, so I went back to Walmart on like Thursday night after work, I think, or maybe it was Friday. I don't remember, but I went back to Walmart like an idiot. Bottles, waters, cases gone. The gallons just sitting on the pallet. It's like, these they're also just water, right? It's just a bigger bottle. Nope, everybody's buying cases. I was like, dude, these are 90 cents. All right, I guess they're for me. So I bought a couple of 6 packs of those, so like multiple gallons in the garage. But I was just looking at people's carts when I was paying, like, what the fuck? One dude had a 65-inch TCL TV and then more ramen noodle soups than I've eaten in my entire life. And that's all he had in his cart. It's like, what the fuck is this? And then another family, bro, those poor kids. It was just like the microwavable, the cheesy shells, the small
Oh,
portions, bunch of those, uh, potted meat. I was like, yo, these poor
Vienna
kids.
sausages and
Those are
here,
good.
just
I like Vienna
toss them into
sausages.
the room, survive off of that for a few days. I'll let you know
I'll
when it's
eat
all
I'll eat
gone.
some potted meat on a cracker or a potted meat sandwich once in a million years. But bro, the amount they were buying was insane. And then there's another family. The food stamps must have just hit, bro. Fucking 5 different bags of cereal, every bag of chips we can like imagine, candy. I'm like, dude,
You know, I
fucking throw a chicken
I
leg
used
in
to
there.
be
What the
one of those
fuck?
guys that would be like,
It's
"Must be nice to
crazy.
have food stamps," but you know what? We've been blessed to not need them.
Yeah, fuck. I wish I had them. I'll still take them. I would love them. Would be nice. But
But,
yeah, I've been blessed. I
I've been
still
able to
be
broaden
fed.
my repertoire in the kitchen.
Rep on nothing. What do you got going on for dinner tonight? You were mentioning earlier. You might as well fire it up. We
Yeah,
didn't get
so
on the wheel for your recipe for success, but
I, uh, I bought
still want to know.
some pork and, pork butts, and then there's the country style ribs that, just the strips of the pork butt, and then I also have pork ribs, and then, but anyway, tonight I seasoned, the country ribs, pan-seared them, threw them in a glass pan, foil paper on top, threw them in the oven at 300 to kinda do them low and slow, that way I had time to record the podcast, and then I got some baby potatoes, baby carrots, and some green beans, a little bit of oil, seasoning on them. Not gonna lie, kinda hungry right now. My mouth's watering a little bit.
Bet you can smell it. Bet you can
Actually,
smell
I
it.
can only smell the
Oh, your new air
air
freshener?
freshener. Um, it does smell like one of my colognes, so it's not horrible, but I'm gonna get tired of it.
Eau de homo?
Yeah, sure. I guess. Well, that's what we'll call it.
No, I
I
do
mean, it
want
smells damn good.
I do want the link. I want that air freshener. Maybe not the same scent, but I wanna see which one it is because it
You
sounds
have
like
to
a
try
workflow.
it. It's not a bad scent. It's just
No,
you gotta
I'll
turn
try
it
it.
down on the lowest setting possible.
Yeah, that's fair.
But
But,
alright.
I mean, another episode in. Thank you again for everybody who tuned into the first one to help us get to the, uh, 10 views. Brandon hung himself out to dry there, and then he's ducking us. But we will use the hashtag PubeGate2026 in the comments. We gotta force Brandon into this. He's not gonna get away with it. I will not stand for this injustice. He said it
And as long
himself. Nobody put this on him. It's his own
dude,
fault.
I was literally shocked when he said it, and I'm like, "Okay."
That's gross.
But,
Especially his
but
pubes
yeah,
hearing crabs on his face.
as long as we can get the 100 views before Valentine's Day, I'll dye my beard pink.
Badass.
It'll be that spray paint one that I can wash out right after, but I'll do it.
Hey, thank you all for tuning in. Stim City Podcast, episode 2. Joseph, give them the socials. What or where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram at joseph.cabrera.8. You can find me on TikTok at Mr. Nobody 881. You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Mr. Nobody 881 Gaming.
And I am Ryan HDZ89 on Instagram. You can find me on TikTok and YouTube at Rhinosaurus10. Um, get in there, give us a follow. You can see the nonsense we're up to when we're not recording. Um, please definitely follow Joseph on Twitch. We're going to go live a lot more, get a little stream going. You can help us find games to play, give us some hints and some help in the chat and in the comment section on YouTube. And yeah, thank you all for watching and listening. Stay
And don't
warm, stay
forget
safe.
Mr. Nobody 881 for 10% off of your order at w.gg.
Duffy.gg. Go push some punch, get your Calio cream on, and we'll see y'all next time.
See you
Peace.
later, everybody.